What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Again, like always, if you like what you see, please think about subscribing, like, comment, and share the video if you find it informative. We need to get out the message for independent media. We need to get out the message for truth. We need to stop the misinformation of corporate media. So we really have to band together and push through the glass ceiling of the few handful of corporations that funnel our media to us. With that being said, this video is about a brand new ad that Tulsi just came out with. It holds back nothing. So let's check it out real quick and we'll talk about it.
The neocons, neolibs, and mainstream media are all singing from the same song sheet, saying, "We want war. We need more war." Now, Trump never gets media support unless he's threatening war or carrying out a military action.
You see these beautiful pictures at night. I am tempted to quote the great Leonard Cohen, "I'm guided by the beauty of our weapons." They are beautiful pictures of fearsome armaments.
Today, it's Venezuela.
The president has been crystal clear. Military action is possible if that's what's required.
But he needs to understand that a bullet to the forehead may be his way out of Venezuela.
Sometimes one kick at the door and the whole rotten edifice falls down.
Tomorrow, Iran.
I am so pleased that President Trump is letting the Iranian president know there's a new sheriff in town.
Who knows who'll be next? It's no wonder that North Korea won't give up their nuclear weapons. Now, as Commander-in-Chief, I will end these counterproductive, wasteful regime change wars and work to end the new Cold War and nuclear arms race and use our precious resources to care for the needs of the American people. Quality health care, protecting our environment, improving education, rebuilding our infrastructure, and so much more. I humbly ask for your support.
I was talking to Dave through Twitter, and I did a video about this very subject that a couple of weeks ago, that Bernie supporters and Tulsi supporters need to band together. Even Andrew Yang, the Mike Gravel. By the way, donate to Mike Gravel. We need him on the debate stage. MikeGravel.com or .org. Excuse me. I'll put it in the description. We need to start working together because Tulsi Gabbard is not going to get a fair shake in corporate media. We already know that. She's the new Bernie Sanders of 2020. Corporate media is not going to allow somebody to go after them like this and give them a fair shake. And I love that she's not bowing down to them because she's speaking facts. She's speaking facts because it doesn't matter if it's Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, NBC, all of these corporations all get paid by the same puppeteer, the military-industrial complex, defense contractors, the same puppeteers, big pharma, insurance companies. So when you want to hear about things like anti-war, the only person I've seen that's been good on it and it's sad to say, is Tucker Carlson. Has been good. He has given her a fair shake when he has come on. And in this latest failed coup by the puppet Guaido, he brought in an actual journalist that was there, and she explained everything that was going on. And this is what we're up against. We're up against the establishment on both sides of the aisle, the neocons and neolibs. And if you go by that ad, you take away one thing. This woman is fearless. I said it in a video yesterday. Tulsi Gabbard is fearless because she is not pulling any punches when it comes to foreign policy, because she knows the cost of war. She has served our country. She knows the cost of war. She's not some just some regular pacifist that has not seen the cost of war, or so you could just swipe them away, or oh, he's just some politician that's anti-war. No, she's seen the devastation. She's seen the costs, monetarily and on our men and women in uniform. So I'm calling to all the independent media outlets out there. The Nico Houses, the Tim Blacks, the Kim Iversons, Dave from Save America, Tulsi Gabbard. Kyle has been fair to Tulsi. Kyle from Secular Talk. Humanist Report just tweeted that she needs 30,000 more individual donations. That's the top off. I just found this out, that the DNC is moving the goalposts for Tulsi Gabbard now. Now, instead of 65, remember we had a whole celebration. She hit 65,000. Now she needs 100,000 by June 15th, I believe, to get on the debate stage. Because she's getting too close for comfort. They know she's not going to bend the knee. So they're going all out on this beautiful aloha person that is anti-regime change war, and she is not apologizing for it. She's called out President Trump. She's called out all the BS from President John Bolton, Vice President Pompeo. Every time I say it, it makes me giggle. Obviously, guys, I'm just joking around. But it seems that way, that when it comes to foreign policy, Trump is bowing out. Here you go, guys. You guys won. You beat me to death. I don't want no part of it. I'll just take credit, or just wishy-wash it to decide if it goes bad. But we need to band together and step up our game, because a lot of voters in this country still rely on corporate media, still rely on those BS polls that we called out, and CNN talking about Joe Biden has a tremendous lead on Bernie Sanders, which was totally false. They need us to wake them up. They need us to push the truth through this fog that they put over us. This fog that we can't afford all these policies we want. All of the Medicare for all, or free college, or infrastructure bills, ending homelessness in the United States, getting veterans off the street, taking care of our veterans properly when they come back home. For some reason, they tell us we can't afford it. How are you going to afford it? How are you going to pay for it? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? But I say this all the time. Nobody asks how we're going to pay for these wars. Iraq and Afghanistan is going to cost us $10 trillion. Did you once hear Rachel Maddow, Chris Matthews, all these corporate pundits ask how we're going to pay for it? Chris Cuomo, who else? Jake Tapper. How are we going to pay for these wars? The trillions of dollars in tax cuts. How are we going to pay for that? I didn't hear anything. Not a peep. You know why? Because they're millionaires. And they get paid by those billionaires that we so often hear that run our media. Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post. And they put out the most smears on Bernie Sanders, Tulsi Gabbard. They're not in it to make money. Garland Nixon from Nixon and Stranahan, Fault Lines, he said it best. Jeff Bezos didn't buy the Washington Post to make money. He bought it to push a narrative. These billionaires are buying these networks. They're buying these newspapers to push a narrative, to blindfold you. to make you look another way when they're running out the back door with all the cash. So I'm calling on you guys, everybody that watches the videos, everybody in social media, everybody in independent media, even if you're a Bernie Sanders supporter, even if you are Yang, Mike Gravel, Elizabeth Warren, whoever your pick is, if you are anti-regime change, war, are you an anti-war person, we need to get Tulsi Gabbard on there, on that stage. We need her in this race. We need her to push all of our politicians on that stage all the way to the left. And she needs to expose, along with Mike Gravel, expose the neocons and neolibs, and expose the warmongers and chicken hawks that so often don't care and just call our men and women in uniform boots on the ground. They're just pawns to them. That's another way to, a nicer way to call them pawns, boots on the ground. That's what they are to them. So we need to keep pushing forward. We need to double down. We need to work harder. We need to work extremely hard to get our message across. You tell me in the comments, did you like the ad? Do you agree that we need to band together, whoever you support, because the DNC is not going to take this lightly. The DNC is not going to allow anybody anti-establishment, if it's Bernie, if it's Tulsi, or Andrew Yang, they're not going to allow it. So we have to get there and create a firewall. We need to get together and really make it so difficult for them that they have to bend over and just let us have our candidate. You let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you liked the ad because I loved it. It really tells you something about her, that she is not holding anything back, and she doesn't care whose feathers she ruffles. Anyway, guys, you take care and peace.